been about several years now since a lot of things have been going wrong. A lot of loss, a lot of disappointments, a lot of letdowns. It's been hard to kind of manage my way through life through all of it, but trying to stay afloat. Lost my mom back in 2018. That was pretty sudden. 6 years later, lost my old man. I was back last year in May. Not that it matters too much, but it does matter to an extent that, like, 6 months after that, just when I was trying to get my life back together, a hurricane happened, so that wasn't really fun to deal with either, but here we are. I've picked up, like, odd jobs here and there, but music definitely took a back seat. A lot of other things did, for sure. A lot of hobbies, interests, goals, things that I wanted to accomplish in life. But a lot of things changed drastically over the last several years, and it's definitely done a lot to my mood. But, you know, they say the best way to get over any kind of negativity or negative moments is by focusing first and foremost on your health, because without that, you don't have much of anything. So definitely a believer in health is wealth. Trying to get back into a routine of just doing some, basic training, upper body work, calisthenics, push-ups, dips, pull-ups. Do some core work if I can get it in there. I feel so out of shape. I feel so heavy, but one day at a time, they say. One day at a time. Health is wealth. I'm definitely a big believer in that. My mom was really big on prayer. Both my parents were, and my dad more heavily on Bible studying, so I try to remember to make time to do those things. And then I like to go for a run. I used to do like short distances, but I found that doing long distance runs really is helpful for my mind. Just really helps get my day started as well. I don't know, I believe in really getting a good sweat in each day, and doing a long distance run really does help. It really does help that. It's a good place for me to also just kind of take my mind off of things, really. Just focusing on being present. It's a bit of a meditation, really. A good diet is just about everything, to me, anyway. I learned that from my dad. He was always really big on shopping at, like, farmers markets and picking up fresh fruits and vegetables and having enough supply of that for the week. Dude always ate the same thing every morning. He'd always start his day with a couple grapefruits. So I like to kind of do the same. I like fresh fruit juices, too. Fresh fruit and vegetable juices, if anything. I was pescatarian for the past, 8 or 9 years, but I find myself leaning more towards this diet of, raw foods for fruits and vegetables. But, occasionally I do make time to have, your starches, sweet potatoes, and quinoa, rice, beans, things of that nature if you're into it. But I especially like to put cayenne pepper on just about everything that I make. I love the spice. I need the heat. It's the only thing that makes me feel something. But I've done a lot of work to try and keep weight off. And again, particularly with the way that I have been feeling, the way life has been, generally speaking, there's a lot going on, and I guess dumpster fire does seem to encapsulate a lot of that. But I've been doing things that, I guess bring me contentment, help me to take my mind off things, exist a little bit better. My brother got me into this anime called Solo Leveling. I'm sure some of you might know about it. It's pretty cool. Slow start, traditionally, as some animes are when you're new to them, but When my dad had got cancer, I pretty much gave up all the commitments that I had going on and came back home to be his caretaker. Uh, we had high hopes that he was going to make it through, he was going to pull through, but, you know, I guess God had other plans. In any case, being back home has allowed me to take up any hobbies that I've had some interest in, and one of them has been gardening. Aside from the typical, just doing music all the time. Music is something that I've also been missing, though. It's also something I've done for the longest time in my life. I've done it for so long, I don't know what else to do. I've wanted to quit it so many times. I've come back to it and thought, I don't know why I'd give this up. I don't know why I even want to do this. It's like a love-hate relationship, I guess, at this point. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only person who feels that way. Maybe I've got it all wrong. You need breaks, or if you need to take a break from something, it's not something that you're passionate about. I don't know. But music is just one of those things that I've put on the back burner time and time again. But now having the space to get back to it, it's bittersweet because of the way that it came about. But again, I'm doing this for me. I've spent a lot of time serving others in other situations that, I've been pouring into, but haven't really been doing a whole lot for myself and pouring into myself. And maybe even investing into myself might actually be more accurate. I do kind of enjoy it still. I find that whenever I come back to it, it does spark a little bit of a creative joy in me. So here's to me pouring back into me. Here's to me really investing in myself and taking a chance on myself. By the way, I am BIGTOWN.